Life Makeover recently released in closed beta for a few countries recently, and I was lucky enough to be given access to check out what this game is all about. The first thing I want to mention is that this game is developed by ARCHOSAUR Games, and if that sounds familiar to you, that's because if you've ever played Dragon Raja or beta tested Noah's Heart, then you should be all too familiar with ARCHOSAUR's work. Yep, the developers of Life Makeover also made both those other games too, so naturally my expectations for the visuals of the game were extremely high, and oh boy, I was not disappointed one bit. The character creator is super deep and has so many features available to you, from multiple hairstyles all the way to eye pupil designs, as well as your body proportions measured out with the slider system. And if you are a lover of character customizations like I am, in order to make your character as unique as possible, then I'm sure you will spend a long time here before moving on to the game itself. What is up, my dwellers of the interwebs? I'm Sora Synn, and welcome to my channel. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you like my content. And if you're watching this on TapTap.io or on the TapTap app, I hope you'll consider following my profile as well. Gameplay wise, this game reminds me a lot of Shining Nikki, just a prettier version of the game. There's plenty of outfits to get through the main story, and as with Shining Nikki, the main story is fully voiced. But what makes this game better is that the characters in the main story are live 2D animated. Their lips and body move as they interact with you in the cutscenes. This makes the interactions a lot more immersive and fun to engage with. Sadly, the game isn't available in English yet, so I had to blindly navigate the game in Chinese. Thankfully, I could kind of figure out most of what the game has to offer. You have to mix and match your outfits to get the best overall score in order to advance in the main quest lines. Interestingly, you don't have to do any interactions during the showcasing of your outfit like in Shining Nikki, so it's more of a visual spectacle than anything else. And man, I do love the poses your character makes during the fashion showcase. I couldn't find any group content while playing. I'm not sure if that unlocks later in the game or not, but it is hard to navigate that due to the language barrier. I did find the in-game clothing store, which I'm assuming could be used to craft outfits. Now, that is just speculation. I'm just going off my Shining Nikki knowledge and applying it to this game since they are both incredibly similar. You can enhance your character cards to add boosts to your clothing, and there is also a photo booth where you can use some pretty cool looking poses for some gorgeous pictures in game. The gacha summoning screen is super pretty, but just like Shining Nikki, you are rolling for individual clothing items in hope of getting some sweet clothing items. Oh, and I almost forgot, you even have housing. You can buy your own home and decorate the interior. Now that is crazy. I absolutely love that concept. Visually, as is to be expected from an ARCHOSAUR game, the graphics are insane. Every little bit of detail can be seen if you have a device strong enough to see them. I mean, just look at the texture quality of the fur on this outfit. It is so gorgeous. I cannot get over how beautiful the graphics are in this game. As with any fashion game, the emphasis is on the clothing, so it makes sense to have the clothing look as amazing as possible. But the graphics don't just stop at the clothing. Your character model is also highly detailed from the hair to the eyes and lips, and when you see them close up, you can tell that the 3D model definitely has some high definition texture mapping applied to them. I cannot express how gorgeous this game is. It truly is mind-blowing how stunning it looks. But I guess when every other character you meet is only live 2D, you can have only one extremely high definition main character. From what I could tell and figure out while playing the Chinese closed beta test of Life Makeover, I can tell that this game is going to be a major competitor to Shining Nikki. And honestly, Shining Nikki should be worried. The quality of Life Makeover and the small improvements it has made over its competitor really makes this game worth a try. I cannot wait for the global release to come out, whenever that may be, but when it does, I will be there waiting for sure. So there you have it. That's my first impression on Life Makeover. Thank you for watching. I'm Sora Synn. Have a fantastic day. Feel free to follow me on all my socials. Links are all in the description and pinned comment below.